Hi, you're watching Professor Plays. This is my Death World Season 4. I was standing over here to remind myself that I need more steel. So these will need to be red belts. And I looked over the iron ore feed just before I started recording, and these do not need to go down here. So we can stop feeding iron ore to the iron plate smelters. That's coming in by rail. This can be just for steel, and that should be enough to allow me to boost steel production, because I want to make these red belts of iron ore and then put more furnaces up here to get more smelting. So give me this downgrade planner, and I'm going to make this an upgrade planner. We're going to go from yellow to red. Like that. And then give me the upgrade planner, and we're going to make this red. That belt can be red. This can be red here. Like that. I want these to be red. Like that. And then I can fit some more furnaces in here. Let's see if I copy part of this. That doesn't tile, does it? Okay, that doesn't look like it tiles evenly. I'm just going to build this manually. Let's see, I can fit what? That many more? You didn't line up. What happened? Yeah, a couple more maybe. Like that? Yeah. So I can add more furnaces like this that will obviously boost production. I can also, with electric furnaces, you can put modules in them. So I could put speed modules in these electric furnaces, and that would boost production as well. So let's try this first. And then give me these inserters. I don't know what you're doing, inserters, but you don't belong there. Right? You do not belong there. Right, yeah, even. Right, you don't belong there, so down here, you go like that. Yes. And that is... And the bots went on strike and stopped adding inserters. And then power. Okay, that will boost steel production. You can be red belt all the way down to there. And you can be red belt there. Are you all red belt? It's hesitating, and it's not. I don't like the way that is hesitating there. Yeah, it's all red belt. There was one that wasn't red. Okay, it's backing up here on the input. That's all that matters. So there's enough iron ore. It's making it all the way to the end of the steel smelter. Yes, it is. Okay, so now there's still a little bit more room on this yellow belt. I don't have any more room for furnaces, really. If I had some speed modules. Here, let me get rid of this iron ore. Speed module 1s. One of my stores makes those. Right here. Let me put some speed module 1s in these furnaces. Speed module 1s. Let that stabilize, and if I'm able to supply enough iron ore, and it still hasn't filled up that yellow belt, I'll put more speed modules. This will give the store time to make a few more speed modules. Still waiting on lasers. Let me check that laser build. Let's see, where was that? Where's it? Oh, it's up here. I just saw it. Up here. Everybody wants steel. But you're getting a little more now. I just upgraded it, so that will help laser production. Okay, yeah. And then with science was waiting on steel also, so if that's what I need to work on is getting steel. That will help everything. You know, well, not everything, but it helps science production, the one that I have the yellow signs. It helps the laser turrets. So iron ore is still able to make it all the way down to the end. And there's still room on the yellow belt. So let me get a few more speed modules. Ooh, speaking of modules, I need to put my build down here that makes the other different modules. And there's a few in there. You know what we could do? We could use modules to speed up the modules. We can speed up module production with speed modules. So I'll put these speed modules in the furnaces, and then I'll put my print down there that makes the other modules in addition to these speed modules. So where was I down here? I want to upgrade both the iron plate and steel smelters in pairs. This build picks up iron ore, smelts it into iron plate, puts the iron plate into this furnace, which smelts it into steel. So when you upgrade, or when you put modules, put them in both the iron plate and the steel furnaces. Okay, now let me go down. So I need to wait for more modules. Let me go down here and put my module blueprint. And we're getting better. Getting better steel. Modules need circuits. So anywhere downstream of the three circuits, red, green, and blue. Well, green, you're not even full. Wow, did I never finish you? Green, you look like you're half of production. Yeah, you are half of production. This should be copper. There, that'll get both sides of green or electronic circuits running. I'll give you some more iron plate. You are going to flow up there, aren't you? Yes, you are. Let's say I'll put priority left. Iron plate, you have a balancer. Copper plate, you do not. You don't look right without a balancer. There, now you have a balancer. Come on, bots, hurry up. Module build. Hi, Factorio Cat. This is a good place right here. Even if it fits. Let's see, get you out of the way of the other belts. And like that. That looks fine to me. Let's see, this makes the different modules. It's, how many am I missing here? I'm missing 162 productivity 1s, and I'm missing 92 productivity 3s. So I do want to box these. You're complaining that you're not in the logistic area of a RoboPort. We can probably fix that. So this will box up productivity 1s. Are you capped? Yes, you are. And I probably haven't researched productivity 3s. Yep, no, I don't have those researched yet. That's okay. This build also boxes up efficiency 2 and speed 2 and limits them. These wires on these inserters are limiting the number in the chest to 25 each. You can bump that up obviously, but the 25 each of these two modules is what you need to build the bigger power armor. If you wanted to have multiple players, this is enough for one suit of armor. If you wanted multiple players, you could bump that number up, obviously, right here on these inserters. Okay, Let's let that run. The bots will come over here and grab the modules as they're needed. Actually, I probably... where are you going with those? That's probably going to one of the circuit builds. Yeah, the ratios on some of those circuit builds are not, don't match exactly, and so adding modules to one machine or the other can bring the ratios up to being correct. I'm going to follow the bot here when it grabs this. I'm pretty sure this is going to one of the circuit builds. Yeah, it went into this machine that's making the electronic circuit. So a one-to-one machine, the proper ratio is 3 copper cable machines to 2 electronic circuit machines. One-to-one like this is not a perfect ratio unless you put modules in this machine. So this machine is asking for 2 productivity 1s, and that makes the ratios balance. So you can have one machine making cable, one machine making circuits. The other, you could also put speed modules in the cable machine. That's fine. That's the way it was designed to work. This is Nephrim's design. It's making the processing units, the blue circuits. So we'll just let those get placed in there. Oh, artillery finished. Aha. Let's see. What I don't have purple science yet. I need to do that too. Well, here we go. Laser shooting speed. I can get that. Energy damage. I can do that. Shooting speed. Sure. Let's do that. Wait, I have those sciences right. Yes. What else can I get then? RCUs. They don't really need those right now. Well, doesn't cost much. Let's get that research done. Stronger explosives. Okay, better flamethrower turrets. Let's do that. And damage. Let's do that. Okay, that's good for now. Now, artillery research completed. Let's go up here. Copper plate. What happened to you? You need more inserters. That's what you need. Copper plates getting consumed. That's normal. So up here, this makes artillery shells. So there's artillery shells. You should start running. Yes, you are. They're placed in here. Now, they only, artillery shells, it's 1 shell per slot. So what I generally do to get a little bit more buffer here is I do this. Give me a few more chests. Let's do 3 like that, and then the red one. Where'd you go, red chest? Like that. That'll give me a little bit of a buffer of artillery shells. You can put as many of those as you want, obviously, but that will work. And then I want to start building the artillery guns and some other things. I want to start building some toys. So these are late game items, and to build those, I have built a logistic mall. This one, mall logistic. So it can go anywhere that's inside the orange area of the RoboPorts. Doesn't need to be connected by belt. So out of the way somewhere. As long as the chests are inside the orange area, it will work. So like right here, for example, I'm not going to want to expand sulfur anymore, am I? I don't think so. Well, just in case I do. How about up here? How about up here? Like that. So there's the logistic mall. There's other items that have not been researched yet. That's why these machines are blank. But it's going to make all these items. It requests items in the requester chest, and the output products are placed in the provider chest. So you don't need any belts to feed it, and it builds things like the artillery car for the train, and also the individual artillery pieces, the individual artillery guns, artillery turret. I don't know that I'm not going to build the artillery rail car yet. Or do I want to do the artillery? No, I don't have train track around the perimeter of the base. So for right now, I'm going to use individual artillery pieces. These. I'm just going to place them around the base to guard the wall and have the bots bring the artillery shells out there to it. The rest of these items I want. Yeah, so I'll just remove that one. It's nice, the artillery train, the artillery car. This one, artillery wagon. Get the right name here in a minute. The artillery wagon is nice because it carries a lot of artillery shells, so it can fire for a long time. You need train track, obviously, to use it. And so if you have train track going around the perimeter of your base, for example, it's very nice. I use it for expansion. Build train track out when I want to expand. Put a train with those, 4 of those on there, and build a wall to defend it when it gets out there, and then use it to clear out all the fighters in a big area. So I'll do that later. But for right now, I just want the individual artillery guns placed around the base to keep the bugs away from the wall. I'm just going to do that now with these individual guns. This one, artillery turrets. Now, these items may not be in chests yet where the bots can get them. So, steel, gear, advanced circuit, and concrete, those all need to be in the network. And they probably are not. So this is convenient. Let's do this. There's steel. And you need to be in the network. Oh, of course, there's a little gap there where you wouldn't be in the network. Why wouldn't there be? Now every bot in the world is in there. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll just be wasteful and use another RoboPort. We don't care. Now it's in the network. Now I can get steel. I was going to take the steel up there where it's being requested. And so it was requesting steel. It was requesting... let's see which one I'm trying to build this one. Steel, gear, advanced circuit, and concrete. And concrete is available. So steel now is available. Advanced circuits. That's not going to make them available to the network because they're going to be picked up. Yeah, the bots are going to come over and try to grab. Oh, it did get one. Maybe I should not do that. Let's do that. Make them available to the network. Like that. Okay, steel. And then gear. I need gears to be in the network. Let's put it close to this logistic mall so the gears don't have to travel too far. Where's some iron plate? Here's some iron plate here. Is that... I don't have gears anywhere else I'm already making. No, I'm not making gears anywhere around here. You're not in the network. Of course you're not. You need to be over a little bit farther. Okay, now gears are in the network. Steel, gear, advanced circuit, concrete, those are all in the network now. So it should be able to make these. Do I have any gears that I can give you? I've got a couple. House of gears. One gear. How many do you need? 40 gears. Okay, that'll make an artillery turret. Takes 40 seconds to craft. Okay, we don't need many of them, so that's fine. And we are making artillery shells. Yes, we are. What do you want, Factorio Cat? Give me this artillery turret. Okay, biters, who gets to the honor of being the first? How about this corner over here? Actually, what I want to do before I do that is I want to go up here and make a blueprint. Give me this artillery turret. Where did you go? Artillery turret. You... Pretty simple blueprint, but you... And then you want to request shells. And you're going to put those into the turret. And you're going to need power. Like that. And you are going to request those. And you're going to request 40 artillery shells. Artillery shells. Go into the turret. There's power. Okay, give me that as a blueprint. Alright, it's requesting shells, and it was going into the... Okay, now give me that blueprint. This one. Let's go into map view. And it has to be inside the orange area, the logistic area. It needs to have power, so make sure you're getting the power connection. So let's put one in this corner here. Now, another thing to remember or keep in mind, When this starts firing, the bugs are not going to be happy. They're going to launch some pretty big counterattacks. This should be fine with one row of lasers. They're there now. They're in place. So I'm going to tell the bots to build that. If it starts getting overwhelmed, I'll put another row of laser turrets. There could be some very big counterattacks. I don't think we have behemoth fighters yet. Yeah, so it should be okay. And it's got a pretty big firing arc. That turret does. So that turret will fire, and it's upgradable too. But I think the default range is probably something like this, where it can fire by itself. I think it's like that big. It'll definitely start shooting out here. And then you can upgrade. As you upgrade, it gets bigger, 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 of course. I think that's one of the infinite upgrade items you can do. The other thing I want to build a targeting remote. Targeting remote is here, this thing. Artillery targeting remote. One processing unit and one radar, so give me one of those. So let me go over here. Little demonstration. I think it'll go across the water. I'm sure the bugs love this. So here I am on this side of the water, right? And the bugs are way over there. I think this will reach. Let's find out. And that is definitely outside the range of the normal firing, the range that the turret can fire. Come here, turret. So there's turret, and there's ammo. So now there's ammo in there. Is it going to fire automatically? Oh, it is. Wow. I was way underestimating the range. Anyway, I want to show you the artillery targeting remote range. Look at the range with the remote. See how far that goes? And then without the remote, it's here. So with that targeting remote, what I do, especially when you get range upgrades on the artillery, you can actually use that to explore the map. You just take your targeting remote, like right here. You know, this you can't see what's out there. You need shells in there, obviously, but when shells are in there, you can just target along through there, and the artillery shells. Do I have any more? No. The artillery shells have radar in them. If you look at the ingredients required to make an artillery shell, right here, it requires a radar. Oh, I got to get one now and show you. So, as the shell is traveling, the path that the shell travels is revealed by radar. Now, I don't think it's the same area that the full-size radar reveals, but it does reveal the path that the shell is traveling. I gotta get some of these now and show you. Where did they go here? Right here. So I'll put some in there and I'll fire out there in the unexplored area, and you'll see how much is revealed by the radar in the shell. Where'd I put that? Over here. Let's see, I want my targeting remote on my toolbar here. What can I remove? Let's remove flamethrower turrets and give me my targeting remote. Put you there. Yeah, so we'll fire out there. Oh, I could have fired a little bit farther. So you can see what it reveals as it travels. And it is live radar for a moment. So it's live radar now, and then it will be just like a radar scan. It will fade. See, it's no longer live, but it still reveals what was there. So it's just like a radar scan. It's live for a moment, and then it stops being live feed, and then it goes back to just revealing the resources that were there, or if there were bugs there. But that's what I do to explore. It's even better once you get the range upgrades. Each uh, each upgrade is what, 10%? Gosh, I don't remember. Artillery, no, not that one. Artillery shell range. Oh, hello. I wanna see your effect here. Or here. Oh, 30%. Yeah, it's a huge increase in range. Now they're expensive, but a 30% range increase, and that's on every turret, of course. So wherever the turret is, 30% range increase. That's big. So you can really use those to explore. Anyway, that's fun. So come here, artillery. Keep one in my pocket. You never know when you might want to do some exploration. They the turret, the automatic firing will only fire at stationary items. It'll fire at the worms, and it will fire at the spawners. It will not fire at individual bugs. If you target the targeting remote, you can click the ground and it'll shoot the ground. So the targeting remote you can fire at individual places, but the auto fire will not. Oh no, this one's automatically firing. Now I need to keep an eye on this these counterattacks here and see what happens. Looked like there already was a counterattack over here and it didn't do much. Yeah, that's not going to be much there. Now it's firing over here. That's going to be a bigger counterattack. Let's see what happens with just one row of lasers. There's not, we don't have behemoth biters yet, so I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, those guys didn't even get to the wall. There we go. They made it to the wall, and they did a little bit of damage, but not bad. Not bad at all. Where am I at on laser upgrades? You are laser upgrade, your laser upgrade. That was shooting speed 7. That was this one. And that one requires space science. I can't do that one. And that is it, right? I didn't miss one. Right, so that's, I've queued up all of the laser damage or shooting speeds that I can do until I get space science. Physical projectile damage would improve the artillery shell damage, but it doesn't do anything for the wall defense. Flamethrower turret, now this one, I've got that one queued up, right? Yeah, that makes flamethrowers more powerful. So with that, let's do that one. And so with that, let's do that one. Okay, so that'll improve wall defense. Okay. So I think we're okay with one row of lasers. So now, that's a bigger arc than I remembered. That it would. I really underestimated that size of that arc. I forget how big it is. That's just the normal auto fire arc. So it's really nice for keeping worms away from the wall, so they don't start attacking your wall and being a nuisance. So now what you can do is you can place these down through the wall, along the wall, so that everything in the wall is under artillery coverage. Like with this blueprint. Where's my blueprint? Come here, blueprint. This one, you can see from about there how far down it goes. So I think if I put one down here, the artillery ranges will overlap. So let's see if I can get one in the corner here. Like that. When that artillery is placed, I think it's going to overlap with that one. And let's put one down here. And then one here. Let's see, one there. It's about that big. So looks like if I put one in the corner, maybe 3 along the bottom will do it. Let's see, one there. I don't know if 3 will do it. Well, 3 may, well, it will once I get the upgrades. Once I get the range upgrades, 3 will do it. So one there, one here, and one down here. And that will cover that wall. And then up here, one here. And let's do 3 again. One here. And one over here. Like that. And then down through here, that's a bunch. Let's wait on that one. Yeah, that's fine. I do have lasers everywhere, don't I? Better check. I thought I put at least 1 row everywhere. These, this one has 2 rows, so this is really well defended over here. Yeah, there's 1 row of lasers everywhere. Except for here. Let's see. Let's do that. You're not going to be powered, are you? Let's do there. And there. And you had lasers, and you were able to defend just fine. Okay. That little symbol there with the gear in it means it's waiting for something. And in this case, it's waiting for the artillery turret that I told it to build. There's an area there that's not under build area. Let's see. Just to be consistent here, let me fill this in. How am I doing on time? I'm fine here. Let's see. I want this all to be under bot build area. Where's this? This is supposed to be here. Where is that? Where are you at? Over here. Over here. This one, and that will fill in that, won't it? Yes, it will. And then over here, this column. Right here. Like that. And then this column over here. Can I do this from map view? We have radar, don't we? I think so. So this can go like this. we'll fill that in. And up here, I can't make the columns work out evenly up there. Probably, it really should be this one. Let's see if I go from here. Will that work? That will fill that in. Here's a gap here. Oh, I just put those in there. Okay, and then this should go straight up like this. Like this. Like that. Okay. That'll fill in more of that. And you'll need radar up here. You'll need a radar there. Like that. Okay, artillery, how are you doing? Yeah, see, it's got all the, now, this blotch of red, there's nothing there. That was a radar scan or the artillery shell or something. There was a bunch of bugs there when the scan happened. They're not there now. So if you grab the, oh, there's shells in there. Yeah, wait, it says there's no shells in there. I see them. What's happening? Now it says there's shells in there. I was in the wrong view, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Not even close. So if I go up here now and fire an artillery shell, like say right around here, I'll make sure I pass over that. There's the shell. The radar in the shell will reveal that there's nothing there. Now there's biters here. All right, so you can go like, if you fire between the spawners, the blast radius of the shell will take out multiple spawners. So you can be more efficient if you're manually targeting with the targeting remote. It doesn't use as many shells. The automatic fire just aims directly at individual items. So it uses more shells. There's a nice counterattack. Yeah, that's very well defended. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. Behemoth Biter is a big, massive wave. It might overwhelm it, but then you could add another row of lasers, and then the upgrades that I have queued up now will also make it better. And then, of course, there's all sorts of other things you could do. Make your wall thicker, put landmines out there. I don't typically use they're called Dragon's Teeth. Do I have a blueprint of that? This one. I do sometimes. I call these Dragon's Teeth. I think a lot of players do. So the idea with this is it slows the biters down, which gives the defensive weapons more time to engage them. They do work. They work very well. I don't use them typically because I just prefer to overwhelm them with firepower here on the wall. And the issue that I have with the Dragon's Teeth is they do take damage when they get damaged, the bots will go out there to repair them, and then the bots are outside the wall. The flamethrower turrets will destroy the bots. So I wind up losing a lot of bots when I use these. So I just don't even use them. I'll just use a wall with, well, I did it already over here, right? I mean, this is my well-defended wall, like this. 2 rows of lasers with flamethrower turrets, and then if I need to, I can make another row of wall out here. Nothing gets through that, okay? Even with behemoth fighters and massive attack waves. When these lasers are fully upgraded, and the flamethrower turrets are upgraded, and you can have an extra layer of wall. I don't think I've ever seen anything breach through there. Maybe a tiny little spot, but it doesn't make it beyond there. Even in a late game massive counterattack with behemoth biters, I don't recall ever seeing that become. It's never been overwhelmed. They never broke through and destroyed everything behind that wall. There's just too much firepower there, especially with the upgrades that you can get. So that's what I do for wall defense. And there are other cool designs for wall defense. Where do I have the one? Let's see. Since I'm on the subject, and I don't use this one typically either, but it's a nice design. This one. See, the idea here is, put it right, put it the right way. Don't put it the wrong way. The idea with something like this is it's a trap. The biters go into the trap, the maze-like trap there, and they try to walk down to the end because it's not a solid wall. And then down at the end, there are flamethrower turrets and laser turrets. So something like that also will work. Again, I don't do that typically. I just do this. If I need more firepower, put more lasers. I will put another layer of wall occasionally, but that's all I do. Hey, you can have fun with it. Do whatever you want to do. It's fun to play with, right? So that'll do it for today. I've got some artillery going. I'll let artillery shells accumulate, and then I'll put more artillery around the wall, and then get some more upgrades. Well, actually, I can shoot already pretty far with the manual targeting remote. Can use that to explore. Look, like this even. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on that thumbs up button. I would appreciate it very much. Take care. Have fun playing. See you next time. Bye-bye.